The consumption of energy drinks is a growing trend.
Yeah, many people say the drinks give them a little energy boost, and some research suggests the drinks could also improve your mood, reduce mental fatigue, and increase reaction time.
But there's some things you need to know before you pop the top on that can. Asha Staples explains.
We've all been there, feeling that long day from work, not getting enough sleep. Many who are looking for that quick boost of energy often turn to energy drinks. But what most people don't know about energy drinks are the potential health risks that come from consuming too much caffeine. So I looked into it. They're just about everywhere. Canned beverages and shots that are guaranteed to give you that extra boost of energy to start your day and keep you going. Why do you use energy drinks?
Sometimes I don't get my extra coffee in the morning, so I resort to an energy drink for that little, well, not little, short boost. Yeah. It gets me through the day.
Still others avoid them.
I have seen people that are twitchy from taking energy pills and energy drinks, and I just think like these youngsters that come in these convenience stores, they buy a Red Bull like every time they come in. They're probably taking 2, 3, 4 a day.
With dozens of flavors to choose from, are these promised cans of energy good for you?
Would you say how many patients you see that come in with energy drinks?
I went to a professional to answer that question, comparing a few brands.
Wow, that has 316 milligrams of caffeine per bottle. Google Sterone? That sounds made up. Oh, yerba mate. So it does have yerba mate, which is has caffeine in it, but they don't usually call it caffeine. Green tea, which has caffeine. Cyclic adenosine monophosphate, which is, I don't know why that could be in there. I mean, that's something that's in your body, but I don't know why they would put that in a drink. Vinpocetine? No idea what that is.
No, you need to quit drinking these.
Dr. Lynn Batten is a pediatric cardiology specialist in Mobile and has been practicing for 19 years. She says energy drinks and the dangers they pose can be very tricky and risky.
It was on my radar years ago. I have a lot of patients come in for palpitations, dizziness, shakiness, and then when we start talking to them and we're like, how much caffeine do you drink? Oh, I have 4 caffeinated drinks a day. I mean, they're drinking nothing but caffeine all day. They don't realize what caffeine does to them.
Dr. Batten says the fact energy drinks are not FDA approved should be a red flag for most.
They have a couple of loopholes. They could be regulated if they were in the soft drink category, but some of them classify themselves as diet supplements. And so soft drinks are regulated. They can only have 71 milligrams of caffeine per 12 ounces, but a lot of these things call themselves diet supplements, so they're not regulated like that.
Deidre Lambert says she was one of those people who had to learn the risk of too much caffeine in a short amount of time the hard way from her family doctor.
Experiencing a pain down in my lower side, just having cramps, feeling groggy, more so like not myself, feeling weird, feeling just a pain in my stomach that I've never felt before eating food, you know, having food poisoning or being sick. It was just a different kind of feeling. He hinted towards, you know, like energy drinks can, with the sodium and all, or whatever's made into the energy drinks, yeah, that could, stacking it up for like a long time or just a short period of time can build up and cause that.
According to health professionals, safe limits of caffeine consumption are still being studied, but current data suggests a limit of 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is generally considered safe for the average healthy person. But the words per day are important to remember. Taking a look at the nutritional facts on the back of a few cans, here's a caffeine breakdown of some of the most popular brands. Caffeine levels per serving range from about 6 milligrams to 300 milligrams. 5-Hour Energy Decaf with only 6 milligrams, Monster with 92 milligrams, NOS High Performance with 221, and the most I found, Bang with 300 milligrams of caffeine per can. According to the CDC, in 2007, 1,145 adolescents aged 12 to 17 went to the emergency room for an energy drink-related emergency. In 2011, that number climbed up to 1,499, a more than 30% increase, a number Dr. Batten says should be of concern for frequent energy drinkers.
Some of those ingredients, they've shown that they make your blood vessels narrow and restrict blood flow, and that's most important to the heart. So if you're restricting blood flow to your heart muscle and you just exercised, or you're drinking it before you exercise, that's going to cause a sudden cardiac arrest right there.
If you just have to have an energy drink, drink responsibly. They're not meant to be overconsumed or stacked. So for example, don't have multiple energy drinks, and on top of that, a cup or two of coffee, soda. Just don't overdo it. Dr. Batten says a quick natural recipe for energy is time management, proper rest, eating, and exercise. She says if you absolutely have to pop open a can of energy, it's best to consult your doctor so you know exactly what you're taking in and how much. I did make several attempts to contact the mentioned brands to ask about caffeine levels and even some court cases as it relates to alleged health issues, but I never heard back.